Hey, folks. Welcome to Sports Focus. I'm John. This is Kevin. As you can see, the Jets won against the Cowboys Sunday afternoon, and Dallas lost 3 in a row. Bump that. I ain't gonna be like them punk ass Cowboy fans that wanna, hide. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. Man, get this. But anyway, Sports Focus. How y'all doing? Rough week for my team, our team, the Dallas Cowboys, and
rough week for the whole division, except for the Redskins.
Yeah,
but they look like they were playing themselves.
We had that pegged right. Redskins by 1. They just pulled it out. Yay! Dolphins almost had it though.
Yeah,
Feel bad for them Dolphin fans, yo.
They'll be all right.
Yeah, they'll be all right. They'll be all right with Tua, the number 1 pick.
Yes, they will.
They'll be all right. But you know who's going to be even better? And the Washington Mystics for the WNBA championship, they defeated our Connecticut Sun. But we have a new champion. They've never won it before, just like our Connecticut Sun. So hopefully next year the Connecticut Sun can get it. They can get it done. But congratulations to the Mystic. They're the champions. It sort of went unnoticed.
Yeah, it did. They flew right under the radar.
I don't even think that's how
That's
much.
because there's really no UConn women on that team.
That's probably why. There's no UConn. So they just like, oh yeah, just play y'all game. And,
no UConn women.
Here's the check. Goodbye.
Yep.
And that's it. That's messed up.
That's exactly what
I'm trying to find it on TV. Where was it?
No UConn women on that championship, so they good.
Nobody on the Mystic, and I barely got any on the Connecticut Sun team.
Yeah.
So, but congratulations to y'all. Anyway, now let's get to the NFL, and I think Mike Furio, he had a good point. I think the NFL need to be more transparent about these penalties that is being called at these weird times, because the Green Bay Packers, they got a victory against the Detroit Lions. They came back because they was struggling the whole game. Detroit was kicking field goals, but Aaron Rodgers led the drive, missing receivers, and they came back. But on 2 occasions, they got hands to the face, which kept the drive going for the Packers. Right. Now, this is hands to the face. Real hand. Now, that's hands to the face. Is that hands to the face, people?
It's hands to the face with the way his hands look like his hand is on his chin. But I think the way it looks like his head is going back, it looked like his hands to the face.
I believe the Packers offensive tackle, he was watching some WWE. And the referee is obviously employed by Stanford's own Vince McMahon. So he saw this on 2 occasions to throw the flag. I get the first one, but the second one, kept that drive going for the Packers. They got the score, and Detroit didn't. They ran out the clock, so Detroit couldn't come back. I don't know. Seems like New York wanted Green Bay to win this game. For y'all who stayed up and watched it, because Green Bay was losing 13-0 at one point. Then, they made their little comeback. Detroit kept kicking field goals, because of Detroit, they could have squashed this whole thing if they just would have kept scoring touchdowns. And throwing to number 19, Kenny Galladay, but they stopped doing that. They started going other places. But there was like about 3 calls that went against the Lions in that game. So NFL, they got a lot of work to do. You got to squelch this. I think a lot of fans feel that things is fixed. Do you think at any way that the NFL would be like that to fix these games?
I don't think so.
Because that means there's multiple people involved.
A lot of people.
Yeah, a lot of people involved.
A lot of fixing. That means your whole referee staff
Yeah.
has to be in
They
on
have
all
to
these
be in
fixes.
on
That's
it.
a lot of people on a fix.
Yeah. They must be getting a lot of money for that because
It had to be a hell of a lot of money for that. Because that's a lot of people.
Yeah, that Rams Saints thing last season, that was, you had two officials looking at the same thing, but they didn't call it. One was about to call it, and the other one ran like, no. So something, I feel like, I don't know, it just feels weird. You got Jerry Jones coming out supporting the officials. Why? Because it's part of the NFL. And what I've been saying to you and all of you guys, they're all have one big happy family. So you're not going to have, how come the Lions ain't coming out as an organization and saying, this is wrong, I want this ref, this ref. They're all on the same team. So sorry, Detroit, if there's any Detroit fans out there. I mean, I don't personally know any.
I know one.
Let me think.
And he's in Providence.
Oh, man. Tough call for the Lions. But they're still 500, 2-1. So hopefully they can get themselves back together.
Hope so.
I doubt it. Now, we got this right here. I had this up last week. This is Aaron Jones. Remember Aaron Jones? Mm-hmm. He was waving at Byron Jones. See, karma is a sucker, ain't it?
Yes, it is.
Because what happened he played against the Lions on Monday night. He fumbled. He missed a wide open touchdown. And he pretty much sat the bench the rest of the way.
And got fined for the
wave.
wave.
He got fined $10,000 for
the wave, for the taunting.
So all you young people, is it worth it? Are you rolling like that to just give the NFL $10,000? What man work hard like that? You gonna just that's worth $10,000?
No, it's not.
He ain't getting no $10,000 of my money. I see Byron Jones after, and be like, hey. Remember that? Yeah, I got you on that touchdown. Mm-hmm. But hey, he got fined $10,000. So taunting, it ain't worth it.
No.
But you see, karma came back around.
Every time.
Came back around. And they got him. And he had his folks there too and everything. It's a good thing they won though. Because his father looked like he wasn't having it. Yeah, his father looked like he wasn't having it.
He probably was that's like homeboy from Mr. D's. He probably gonna get his butt whipped.
Yeah, he looked like it. I saw his father, Aaron Jones and his father, they resemble each other too. So I'm sure his father stood up and was like, gave him that grown man look like, son, what
are you doing?
What are you doing? I'm sure he'll be all right.
I hope so.
He gonna be replaced by Jimmy Williams, so I'm sorry for that. We got the NFL schedule here. Nice. Oh man. All right, brother.
I'm good.
You all right?
Long weekend.
Yeah, it sure is a long one. This is gonna be a long one for a lot of teams, and we're gonna see how it turned out. Now, let's get to the results from last week.
Oh man.
I still up on you on the STDs scored to date.
We split on the Green Bay game and on the Texans game.
Yeah. Because I had the Lions, and it looked like the Lions was close. But, the NFL knew that I picked the Lions, so they went against me and just did the fix. And, of course, you see our Cowboys, we both picked them. Sorry losers that they have become. Now, let's get,
Nothing. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay, all right. We got a lot of games to get to. I say let's get right to it. All right, let's get to the Monday night game. Tom Nathan Brady and the New York Jets at the Jets.
Jets look good with the quarterback under center.
Yes, he's back from the mono.
But I don't think that they'll stand I don't think they will break that streak that Tom's been on against the Jets. I got to give it to New England.
Yeah, I feel you. And I know a lot of people might feel confident about the Jets. Oh, but the Cowboys, honestly, they're not a good football team right now.
No.
So they definitely played down to the Jets level. Even, you had the Jets were here and the Cowboys is like here.
Right.
The way the Cowboys have been playing the last, few weeks. But having said all that, I feel a little funny about this game for Tom Nathan, and I'm going to take the Jets. Shock the world. I'm going to take the Jets. I think the Jets is going to bring the necessary pressure to Tom Nathan Brady to rattle him like the Giants did.
Right.
But I think the Jets have a little better offensive thing than the Giants in that game. Patriots are due for a fall, but I think the Jets is going to start it. All right, we got the hurting Falcons against the equally depressing Los Angeles Rams. This game is in Atlanta.
I'm going to give it to Atlanta just for them being at home. But I don't think the Rams are going to rebound. They got that Super Bowl hangover, too.
They just traded Marcus Peters to Baltimore. So something is going on in Rams country. I'm going to take the Falcons as well. I think, you know, the Rams, you know, they talk too much about the Cowboys. This is a team that's spiraling out of control, the Rams. So I'm going to take the Falcons with that one. Ooh, Saints at the Bears. Patty cake, who's going to win it?
I'm going to take the Bears at home.
The Saints squeaked by Jacksonville, 13-6, on the road in Chicago. It's a 4 o'clock game. I'm going to take the Bears.
I'm going to take the Bears.
With Teddy Bridgewater, I'm going to take the Bears.
That Bears defense?
Yeah. They just coming off the bye, so they had to, you know, prepare. Yep. I'm going to take the Bears on that one. How about, now this one, you would think, since the Texans, they went to Kansas City, beat Kansas City, in Kansas City. Texans is hot.
Oh, no, them Colts.
At the Colts. Colts coming off a bye.
I don't know about them Colts. Them Colts are steady. I have to give them that.
Yeah. This is a tough one. I ain't going to front. This is a tough one.
I'm going to take the Colts because the Colts are good for stunning people. Everybody who comes there where they thinking that they should win, they play them hard enough to eke out the win. So I'm going to go with the Colts.
The Colts are at home. Everyone is on Deshaun Watson saying he's the MVP. I'm going to take the Colts.
I'm going to take the Colts.
Because, you know, that's a tough, they're going to run the ball. They got T.Y. I'm going to take the Colts. How about this one? Minnesota at Detroit.
I'm going to take Minnesota.
You know,
I think they revitalized Kurt for some strange reason.
Kirk Cousins.
Man. And that defense is all right. But Stafford at home.
It's tough because you want to take Detroit. They're at home. They gave Kansas City a tough run.
Yes, they did.
You know, they should have won this game.
Night.
They should be undefeated when you look at all of their games.
Yes.
The 2 losses and the tie.
Yeah.
They should be undefeated. But I'm going to take Minnesota.
I'm going to take Minnesota on the hot streak.
I'm going to take Minnesota. Dalvin Cook going to go nuts. And Kirk Cousins and them 2 receivers, they forgot about Kyle Rudolph. So I'm going to take Minnesota.
Yep. Green Bay.
You know what? I want to look at this game. I want to say the Raiders. But you know what? It's going to be Green Bay. It's going to be Green Bay. But we'll see if the NFL is in Lambeau helping them out again. I don't know. Ravens at the Seahawks. Lamar Jackson and Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson always finds a way to win.
Always.
And the
MVP.
Seattle defense is I don't know what happened to them last week, but they've been pretty solid up to that week.
MVP.
I'm going to take Russ. I'm going to take Russ in Seattle.
And Russ, we trust. Marcus Peters will not be able to help Baltimore this week. I'm taking the Seattle Seahawks. And the Sunday night affair in Dallas. The Philadelphia Eagles coach guaranteed the victory this Sunday night. Who do you got?
And I have to take one, don't I?
Yeah.
You know what? I want to go against Dallas just so they can prove me wrong since the last time we did this. I kept going against them and they wound up winning. So maybe I need to start doing that now and go take the Eagles so them punks can win.
I knew who I was taking, and I'm taking the Eagles. Eagles are the better team. Until the Cowboys can show who they are and the coach can, you know, step up to the plate and grow a sack, I'm going to take the Eagles.
Yeah.
And we'll see what happens. Folks, that's all the time we have. Thank you very much, and thank you, Mr. Sivers, and have a good football weekend. Peace.